So these are the questions for the reading, and we'll read the text in some minutes and then come back again.
Okay.
And if you are using mobile phone, you can make the screen bigger. Ekranni kattalash bo'ladi. Like ikki qo'l bilan olib kelib kattalashtirsa bo'ladi ekran. So hozir kichkina ko'rinishi mumkin.
Ekran rasmiyda ko'rinyapti-da.
Shu.
I think ko'rmayapti, we can't see the well.
Is that small?
Yes,
No. Words are
Yeah.
not visible.
No difference.
Ah. By the way, I forgot to make it. Yeah. How about now?
О, теперь хорошо.
It's
Видно.
perfect.
Yes, now you
Yes.
can make the screen bigger. For example, if you drag your two fingers on the screen, if you're using mobile phone, you can make the screen bigger. And if you're reading on laptop, that's easy. Demak, qo'llaring bilan kattalashtirirsalaring har bitta matnni bo'ladi. Now we have time to read and tell me when you finish. Then we'll discuss it.
Okay.
We should read all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Life in the Village of Policy, Life in Ireland, and Palina Today. Now, have you finished?
Yeah. We have finished it, I think.
Yes.
All right, let's start the Q&A section. Question and answers. So, life in the village of policy. So, the nuclear disaster changed the lives of everybody in the village. And who was in their family? And except then Paulina. Did she have any brothers?
Yes,
Yes.
she has.
Yes, she has a
Brother.
brother. Good. And
Nietzsche.
Mitja. And who are their family? What did their family to make a living? Were they doctors or they were farmers? And what did they do? They sold what?
They
Meat,
sold
fruit.
meat, food, and vegetables.
Excellent. To the international market even. And after the disaster, no one wanted to buy anything. And the villagers were often ill and depressed. Why the experts tell that not to pick mushrooms from the
Because
forests?
mushrooms were badly for health, for their health.
Yes.
Bad contaminated.
And yes, that might be contaminated.
Teacher, mushrooms, no?
Qo'zg'or. Okay. And the expert told them to stop picking the mushrooms because the forests they were picking the mushrooms were badly contaminated. And when she was 10, who started a charity for them?
Experts from Minsk.
Yes. Experts returned with news of charity that helped children like her. So experts told this. And children like her have holidays abroad. And they asked Paulina to go where?
Island.
Ireland.
In Limerick.
Yes. And Paulina felt a bit nervous about leaving home because
She didn't speak
a word.
English.
Yes. She couldn't speak a word in English. And life in Ireland. Wait, where is it? The Irish family, John and Fiona Quad, and their 2 children. What's their name? What are their name? Yeah. Claw.
Even.
Avon. Yeah. Claw is 3 years old and Avon is 6. Gave
6.
Paulina a warm welcome. How did they communicate at first?
They communicate with a phrase book.
With a phrase book. But soon she
Right.
became good friends with the children. They didn't need any
Let's play.
language to play. Why she couldn't speak to the family, to his family?
Because they didn't have a phone.
They didn't have a phone. By the time she went home, Paulina could speak a few words of English and delighted. And they invited her back again for Christmas. And how many months did she spend in the family?
3 months.
3 months.
Absolutely. And Paulina today. Oh, ketib qoldi. So when Paulina was in her teenager years, the experts returned policy and checked her again. And what happened?
They were surprised. They couldn't believe how healthy she was.
Yeah, they were surprised that she was healthy. There was no cancer. And her time in Ireland was improving in health. And what affected her health, do you think?
Perfect.
Why she became healthy, do you think?
Because
Because-
she lived in pure atmosphere.
Yes, her time in Ireland improved her health and English, is her English. And in her free time, Paulina helped to farm, but she didn't want to continue doing this for the rest of her life. She dreamed of becoming a doctor, but had no money to study. And who helped her?
John and
John
Fiona.
and Fiona.
Yeah, English
Understood her
family
problem.
helped her. And they paid for the study in Ireland. And she could also stay with them full time. Helen is now studying biochemistry at the University of Limerick. She hopes to study medicine one day and return to Belarus to help those who are not as lucky as she is. So what's her aim? What's her ambition?
Biochemistry degan biokimyoni, teacher.
Yes. What's her ambition, guys?
Her objective
She
to
wants.
become a doctor and help.
Yes, she's going to help
Children.
ill people,
Ill people.
Yes.
children, like her.
Yes. Yes. The people, the sick, who are not as lucky as she is. So that just to make them happy, she's going to study all those things. Yes, very interesting.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to questions. So here, true false sentence. Paulina was born the same year as the disaster. We did it. No, she was born 2 years later. She grew up on a farm.
Yes.
Is
It's
that
true.
It's true. And let's
True.
ask Aslidan. She was an only child, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And 8 experts from Minsk came to her school.
It is not given.
Not given, just say experts.
Mm.
And there was a forest near the village.
Yeah, it's true. I think. There was a
Yeah, I
forest.
think they said she picked mushrooms from the forest
Mhm.
day. And the experts paid for the children to have holidays abroad.
It's true.
I don't think it's true. So experts brought the news that they got holiday. Yeah, maybe let's say true. Paulina wants to go to Ireland because she could speak English.
No,
It's
false.
No,
That's
it's
false.
false. She couldn't speak English.
Yeah, she couldn't speak a word in English. And how did Paulina in Ireland communicate with the family?
a phrase book with a phrase book.
With a phrase book. And why was she so surprised in the shopping mall?
Because there were a lot of shops in Ireland, Limerick.
And there were a lot to choose.
Yeah.
Various things to choose. And was her English fluent at the end of the holiday?
Yes.
I think
I think, yeah,
a little bit.
she could speak a little.
Yes. And how often did she visit the Irish family?
Twice a
Three.
year.
Twice a year, I think he said.
She was,
And why Paulina is lucky today?
because Paulina recovered from cancer.
She recovered from the cancer. And she's studying and going to help those who are in need and not healthy as she is. And who do you think said each of these phrases? It's difficult to sell any of our produce these days. Kim aytgan bo'lishi mumkin?
Also,
Bugun.
no,
Who?
author of this.
No, I think another variant. Who said this?
I think
That's
Paulina's
difficult.
father. Yeah.
Yeah, her father says, maybe her family. And we aren't going to pick any more mushrooms.
Experts?
Also,
No.
because no, her family picked mushrooms, so her family said that. And would you like to have a holiday in Ireland?
This one is experts.
Experts. I'm a bit worried about going.
Paulina.
Paulina.
Yeah, because she was
I
nervous.
know it.
And welcome to Ireland. We hope you will be happy here.
The English family.
The English family. Quads. Fiona Quads or something. Let's play in the garden.
I think the family's children. No.
Yeah, the children.
Why?
We'll pay for your education.
John and Fiona.
Yes. The English family. One day I'm going to return as a doctor.
Paulina.
To her
That is
village.
Paulina.
Fiona. Fiona. Sorry, Paulina.
No, Paulina.
Paulina, right. And what do you think? Let's ask personal questions. Anyone can have answer. Disaster changed the lives of everybody in the village. How do you think life changed? For example, lives changed by health or social life, economic, education, children, like kind of stuff. So let's start from Sulton. Chernobildagi hayot qanaqasiga o'zgardi deysiz after the disaster? Hello. I think he put the phone and go to the nap. Bunyod? He's not here, I know. Here. Bunyod, are you here?
Yes.
Tell me, how did the life change? Ozota, get ready for the question. How did the life change after the disaster? No idea? Ozota, what do you think? All right, and we have last hope from Asolidan. Tell me what changed after the disaster in Chernobyl. In the village, actually. Asolidan, I think you can't hear me.
Yeah, the disaster changed the lives of everybody in the village.
How?
From World War.
Okay. Indira, what changed after the disaster?
After the disaster, life became worse. They had health problems and economical also. They
Economical
couldn't
problems.
solve nothing.
Yeah, because the farmers in the village. Zarhombro, can you add up? Can you add something?
I think after the disaster, I think it was a big damage, and a lot of buildings were destroyed, and many children were affected, different illness, I think.
Were affected by different illnesses. So there was health problems and socio-economical problems there.
Problems, yeah.
And they also didn't have mood doing something.
Yeah, they lost hope.
Yes.
Definitely. And what do you learn about Paulina and her family that suggests that they were poor? So their family was poor, but at the end, Paulina became a student, successful. So what do you think about these kind of families? That's a little bit tough question, but you can think and answer because we're in pre-intermediate. Zarhomro, do you have the answer? If you understood the question.
Nabda shunaqa oilalarga qanaqa taklif bera olasiz deyaptimi? Shunaqa qiynalgan oilalarni? Yo'q.
Masalan, o'zini kambag'al degan oilalardan nimani o'rganish mumkin? Xuddi shunga o'xshagan oilalardan demoqchi.
Okay.
IELTS part 3 asks this kind of tough questions.
Never give up.
Okay, I think okay, I think there are a lot of challenges in our life.
Okay.
And anyway, we okay.
Don't give
We
up.
never stop. We always will try to be successful.
Excellent. Indira wants to say something.
Yes, Paulina, first of all, she didn't believe herself, but she went to the island, and everything was changed in her life. She was lucky to find this kind of family,
Okay.
and she studied hard.
Excellent. And Asluddin wants to say something.
Yeah.
You're saying?
Never give up and solve the problems. Try to solve it.
Yeah. They should never give up to solve the problems. And the last question, do you think Paulina was ever homesick?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because she missed her family, but they had not a phone, so she didn't get communicate with her family.
Excellent, Ozoda. Now let's choose Paulina from our students, and we'll ask questions from her. Let's say Indira is Paulina. All right, Indira, imagine you're Paulina from Belarus.
Okay.
And we'll be asking questions as an interviewer. So everybody prepare one question for Indira. Anything that doesn't have to be in the text, but that's related to. So Indira, you also can lie here, speak whatever you want. So my first question is, and how you felt when you first received the news that you can go to Ireland for holiday?
Okay. At the first time, I was a little bit nervous because I'm leaving my parents, but they explained me everything that my life will change after going there.
Okay. And let it be Ozoda for Paulina role. Then Mokhleroy will be in the Paulina role. Questions from girls. Boys, get up, get out. Let's get up. And question. Who wants to ask questions from Ozoda?
How long have you been in Ireland?
I was in Ireland 1 year.
Okay, for a year.
For a
Now, question to Mokhleroy. Aslıdan Bunyod Sultan. Any questions to Mokhleroy? Questions?
Your
I have
sickness, how long
Aslı-
continued?
How long
How continued your
continued?
sickness?
Yes.
What?
How long were you ill? How long have you been sick?
And she is probably many years. Yes, when
Not she, but you. You are in the role
yeah,
of Paulina.
yes,
Yeah. I was. So you can say
Was
I was
realism
ill.
my years.
All right. Now I want to ask the last question from Indira. And there is, if you have any, for example, Zarfo bro wants to ask something. Indira, and what was your reaction? Sorry, Palina, what was your reaction when you heard that you have no symptoms of cancer after so long time? How did you feel?
And to tell the truth, I was very surprised. It was very good news for me, and I'm thankful for my parents and
English
yes,
family
yes, English family.
who supported you, and
Because of
gave
them,
their
I
help.
recovered.
Yeah, excellent. Any questions to Azada and Mahlorai? If not,
Why did you want to be a doctor?
yeah, good question, Azada. So Indira or Mahlara, you can answer. Why did you want to be a doctor? I think Mahlara can answer. Why did you want to be a doctor? I think Indira, you can go on.
After seeing all situation, I wanted to help other children because they are not lucky like me.
Yes, they were not lucky as you are. Now let's listen to the interview. This was our answers, but how was the Paulina's answer for the questions? What was the 5.12? 5.12. Where are you?
Tape script
the interview.
5.12. An interview with Palina Yanachkina.
Today I'm talking to Palina Yanachkina. Palina, it's nice to meet you. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
I hear that you call yourself the girl with two families. Why is that?
Well, I have my family back home in the Ukraine and my family here in Ireland.
Where exactly do you come from?
I come from the village of Polesi, not far from Chernobyl. I was born in 1988, just 2 years after the nuclear accident there. It was a terrible time for us.
I can understand that. What happened to your family?
My parents are farmers, and after the accident, they couldn't sell any of their produce. No one wanted to buy our meats or vegetables. We were very poor and ill, like many people in the village.
How awful. How miserable for you all.
But I was lucky. I had the chance to go to Ireland for a holiday, and that was when I met my second family. I loved staying with them. They were so kind to me. They looked after me so well.
Your English is excellent now. Did you speak English then?
Not a word. But I soon learned, especially from the children. I got on really well with them.
So you picked up English bit by bit?
I had some lessons too, and I came back to Ireland many times.
What are you doing now?
I'm studying here in Ireland. My wonderful Irish family are paying for my studies. I'm hoping to become a doctor one day and return to my village to help the people there. That's my big hope for the future.
Well, I'm sure you'll do that one day. Thank you, Palina. I've enjoyed talking to you.
So yeah, the interview was very interesting. But they didn't ask better questions than us. We asked more serious questions. Nice. We can move to the vocabulary and speaking part. Phrasal verbs and idioms we're going to learn. Move back. Ko'chib ketmoq, qaytib ko'chmoq. I want to move back home. Ya'ni uyga yana qaytib ko'chib ketaman, uyimga. It took away all hope. Olib ketdi, ya'ni uzoqlashtirdi hamma umidlarni for the future. So it took away all hope for the future. And she grew up in a small village. Kichkina bir qishloqda o'sgan. Grow up, o'smoq. And we have out, at, down, on, back, off here. Let's put them in its place. 1.
Take off.
Come in and take off your coat. True. 2.
Put on.
Put on something. Kiymoq. Take off. Yechmoq.
Put on.
Put on something warm. It's cold today. 3.
Get it out.
There's some ice cream.
Get it down. Or yeah.
Get it off. It must be. Take off here. So we can say get it out. True. Chiqarib ol. And 4.
Lie down.
If you don't feel well, go and lie down.
Excellent. 5.
Look at the countryside. Isn't it beautiful?
Look at the countryside. It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? I must. And 6.
I lent you 20 pounds. Pay me back when you can.
Excellent. Now here are some verbs. Throw something away. Nima degani?
Otvormoq.
This woman is throwing the litter away. And try something on.
Nimadir kiyish.
Kiyib ko'rmoq.
Yes. And look for something.
Nimadir
Yeah, they are looking for something. Turn something off.
nimadir
O'chirmoq.
And turn around.
Aylanmoq.
I don't know. This woman is turning around. And pick something up.
Termoq.
Yeah, she's picking up. Now complete the sentence with the phrasal verb from this exercise. My glasses. I can't find them anywhere.
I'm looking
I'm
for
looking for my glasses.
no glasses.
Excellent. True. I like these jeans. Can I?
Try them
Try
on.
them on.
Nice. Those jeans look great.
Turn around so I can see the back.
So I can see the back.
4. Don't drop litter on the floor.
Put it on.
Pick it up. Pick up.
Pick up.
Tirwal. Pick it up. Don't
throw.
Away the newspaper.
Yeah. Don't throw away that newspaper. I want to read it. Why are all these lights on?
Try
them off.
Turn them off.
Turn them off.
Nice. Now, idiomatic phrasal verbs. Idiomatic phrasal verbs Bunda ma'no kamroq. So'zga qarab ma'nosini aniqlash qiyin. This phrasal verbs has meaning, but this phrasal verbs o'ziga bir qarashda ma'nosini birdan aytib bo'lmaydi. For example, give up. Stop. I gave up my job because I was bored. And pick up. O'rganib olmoq, u yoqdan bu yoqdan. She picked up English from the children. Alina picked up English from the children. And the plane took off late, which means fly. And left the ground, take off. And what is look up a word mean?
For
Which exercise? Which picture? Yeah, here. For.
Second one, I think.
2. Next.
First one, look up.
Look after a baby. Yes. This is 4. Look after a baby here. Run out of milk.
5.
5 picture.
Fall out with someone.
Third.
2, I think.
Second one.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
no.
2 actually. Fall out, not fall in love. Fall in love bo'lsa sevib qolmoq. Fall out bo'lsa arazlashmoq, ajrashmoq. So, get on well with somebody.
3.
Third one.
Third picture.
Third one.
Nice. Now we have sentences. Let's read. What does this word mean? I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Look it up. Other grammar. My boss is a great guy.
I get
Get on.
Good.
always.
I get it.
I get on very well with him.
Him.
So leave little Emma with me. I'll.
Look after you.
Yes. 4. It was a terrible journey, traffic jams all the way. And we nearly
Run out of petrol.
ran out of petrol. Yes. Possible. And traffic jam, what is traffic jam?
Tirbandlik.
If I feel miserable because I
Go out with my best friend.
I fell out with my best friends at the weekend.
Miserable nima?
Miserable. Horg'in, g'amgin. Let's talk about you. Complete the sentence with one phrasal verbs on this page. Tepadagi so'zlardan birortasini phrasal verblardan qo'yamiz. Iboralardan. For example, where did you? Isn't it move back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still live in the same house? Yep. How do you ota-onang bilan qanaqa chiqishasan? Maybe. How do you get on?
How do you get on well with your parents?
Okay. Get on with your parents. Do you ever
Fill out your friends.
Pull out.
Your
pull
friends.
out your friends
Then
and stop speaking to them? 4.
would you like to be a doctor or nurse and
Look after people.
Look after people, yeah.
5.
pick up?
When you get it,
Pick it up.
get
Learning.
yeah.
Very good
Pick
at
it up on languages.
learning languages.
Good. 6. Do you
Look,
Look
up
up.
Look up.
lots of words in your dictionary?
Dictionary.
Mhm. Now I want to ask Aslidan, how do you get on with your parents?
I get on with my parents well.
Mhm. And Mahloroy, would you like to be a doctor or a nurse and look
No.
after people?
A doctor and nurse. A
Who do,
doctor. I love.
who do you like to
Um,
be in the future?
I like my mother, my family. I like my friends.
No, who would you like to be?
Ah,
Job.
would you like? And a doctor's job. And the cooking, yes. Cook.
Okay, the cook. You want to be a cook?
Yes, and doctors.
So you want to pick two for kind of jobs. All right, let's listen first. Then
Foreign nima?
foreign chet
Chet tillari.
tillar. 5.13. Let's listen their answer.
Tape script 1.13. Words with two meanings. 1.
Turn left in the high street, and my house is first on the
Hmm?
right.
She left.
No, that's not. Pre-intermediate.
Tape script 5.13. Talking about you. 1.
Where did you grow up? Do you still live in the same house?
2.
How do you get on with your parents?
3.
Do you ever fall out with your friends and stop speaking to them?
4.
Would you like to be a doctor or nurse and look after people?
5.
Are you good at picking up foreign languages?
6.
Do you look up lots of words in your dictionary?
All right. The last thing we should do is expressing doubt and certainty. Shubha va certainty. Amin bo'lishni ifodalashni o'rganamiz. So here we say yes, no, but in different ways. For example, there are questions and possible answers here. For example, if you're 100% certain, 75% certain, or 55%, and it comes 30 and 0, let's say. For example, do you think Tom will pass his exam?
No
Of
change.
course he will. Let's say, of course he will is how many percent?
100%.
100.
100%.
He might do.
50.
75.
25.
And maybe.
50%.
Yes. Maybe it's 50%. I doubt it.
50%.
15.
30% maybe. Or
30.
less than it. And not chance.
0.
0.
0.
You
Yeah,
see,
0.
there are different ways to answer. Of course he will. He might too. Maybe. I doubt it. No chance. Not chance. And does Martin earn a lot of money?
Yes,
100.
Absolutely. 100%.
100%.
Absolutely 100%. I think so. 75.
75%.
I'm not sure.
15.
I don't think so.
And this is 30.
13.
And definitely not
Not.
0.
0. Are England going to win the World Cup?
100%.
Percent.
Definitely, perhaps.
75.
75%.
They might do.
15.
Anything possible.
30.
30%.
Not a chance.
0.
0.
0.
Okay. And I have one question. Are Uzbekistan going to win the World Cup?
Not a chance.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But it might be. Who knows? But still, in reality, that's not possible, I think, in many years.
It's
So let's
impossible.
listen. Let's listen how they answer. And urg'usiga e'tibor
Script
beringlar, talaffuzda.
5.14. Expressing doubt and certainty. 1.
Do you think Tom will pass his exams?
I doubt it. He's fed up with school.
I know. He has no chance at all. He wants to leave and get a job.
2.
Does Martin earn a lot of money?
Yes, absolutely. He earns a fortune.
I'm not sure. He wants to change his job.
3.
Are England going to win the World Cup?
They might do. Anything's possible, but I think it's very unlikely.
Absolutely. I don't think they have a chance.
Absolutely, definitely. Now complete the conversations with a word or phrase. Let's do A, B, A, B. Indira, A, Aslidan, B. Let's read.
Kelly's job is really stressful, isn't it?
Definitely. She's a paramedic.
Is she having a holiday soon?
I think so. She says he won't go to the Spain. She
That's all. She wants to go to Spain.
won't go to Spain.
Perfect. And Mohlaroy, Bunyod. Bunyod is A, Mohlaroy is B. Bunyod, where are you?
Mikrofon çok. He's in office Thursday next week.
Isn't it Rob's birthday next week?
Yes, of course. It's on the 21st.
So
Capricorn.
No, I don't. I think he's an Aquarius.
Okay. 3. Sultan A and Azada B. I think Sultan will not answer. Zarham, bro, you can be A and Azada B. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yes.
read it. Zarham, bro, you are A, Azada B. Can you read?
Okay. Do you think Anita and Paul are in love?
Definitely, they are going to marry next year in July.
Why? Are you going to the wedding?
No chance. I can't afford it.
Now
Tape
let's
script
listen. How do they
5.50.
pronounce?
1.
Kelly's job is really stressful, isn't it?
Absolutely. She's a paramedic.
Is she having a holiday soon?
I think so. She says she might go to Spain.
2.
Isn't it Rob's birthday next week?
Yes, definitely. It's on the 21st.
So he's a Capricorn.
No, I don't think so. I think he's an Aquarius.
3.
Do you think Anita and Paul are in love?
Definitely. They're going to get married next June in Hawaii.
Hawaii? Are you going to the wedding?
No chance. I can't afford it.
No chance. Now the last task is here. Okay. Did Leo Tolstoy write War and Peace? For example, let's say 1dan 8gacha bo'lib olaylik. I will ask one by one. What's happening? Aslidan, did Leo Tolstoy write War and Peace?
Yes, he did.
Okay, simple answer. Lekin mana bu yoqdan olib javob berish kerak. Is Nicole Kidman American?
I think so.
Okay, I think so. Is Nicole Kidman American? Bunyod?
No.
Is Nicole Kidman American? Indira?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Was Sherlock Holmes a real person, Zarfon, bro?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Imagine.
Is the population of China more than 2 billion, Mohlaroy? Is the population of China more than 2 billion? Azalda?
Yeah, I think so.
And do some vegetarians eat fish? Aslidan?
Anything's possible.
Great. And is the weather going to be nice next weekend, Bunyod?
Yes, of course.
Is the weather going to be nice next weekend?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you going to be rich and famous one day? Are you going to be rich and famous one day, Aslidan?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Is your school the best in town, Bunyod?
No.
Not a chance.
Definitely not.
How about you, Aslidan? Is your school the best in your town?
I think so.
Mahlaroy, how about you? I think she left.
Tape script
Let's
5.16.
listen to their answer.
What's your opinion? 1.
Did Leo Tolstoy write War and Peace?
Definitely. He wrote it in 1869.
2.
Is Nicole Kidman American?
I don't think so. I think she's Australian.
3.
Was Sherlock Holmes a real person?
Definitely not. He's from a book by a writer called Conan Doyle.
4.
Is the population of China more than 2 billion?
It might be. I don't know. It's definitely more than 1 billion.
5.
Do some vegetarians eat fish?
I think so. I have a friend who's vegetarian, and she eats fish.
6.
Is the weather going to be nice next weekend?
I doubt it. It's cold and wet today.
7.
Are you going to be rich and famous one day?
No chance. I'd like to be a bit richer than now, but I wouldn't like to be famous.
8.
Is your school the best in town?
Absolutely. It's definitely the best.
Ovozingizni yoqing.
Nimadir deyotganim. Shuncha gap gapirib qo'ydim. So the home task will be 6-unitgacha workbookdan tugatish. All right? 6-unitgacha.
Okay.
And then next lesson we're going to start unit 6. There we will learn about comparatives and superlatives. And also new words. Oldindan yodlab qo'yasizlar yangi so'zlarni. Yarmigacha. Ro'yxat berganman-ku. O'sha 2ga bo'lingan. Readinggacha, readingdan keyin. Readinggacha yodlaymiz. Keyingi dars, undan keyin readingdan keyin yodlaysizlar 6-unit. So for shadowing, I will tell what is the task. And I think there is nothing to say. Any questions?
No question.
By the way, unit 6dan keyin test bo'ladi. Get ready for the tests.
Okay.
Okay.
It's about grammar, vocabulary, speaking, writing, even reading. So see you next time. Take care and have a nice day.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
See you.